Okay, I want to talk about the components of a line ladder program, the basic components that what you have here. And you'll see the symbol. You see these symbols, you'll have various symbols up there depending on what the instruction is. This symbol right here is a normally open contact. Alright? It will be closed when its input, the pin that's associated with its input or its output, is energized. Okay? Just like you'd have a relay, the relay is energized, those contacts will close. Alright? Yeah. Now, let's look at this symbol itself. It says there's a normally open contact with a name of REVCOIL. It is located at address %Q0004. Okay? Every symbol, every instruction, this is considered an instruction, but every symbol has three components with it. It has its name, the pictorial symbol itself, in this case a normally open contact, and then its address as to where it's located inside the PLC. Okay? All three of these things need to be in there. When you did your definition of your variables, your input and output, both of those were defined. Okay? Now that they're defined, I can use them throughout the program. Now if you look at another set up there, let's go look at the let's go look at the stop button. Okay? You see the stop button again, you have stop, which is the name, normally open contacts, which is the symbol, and %I0003. So what you've seen right now are two types of reference designators as to where they're located inside the PLC. You've seen %I's and you've seen %Q's. I is an input, Q is an output. Okay? And so you've got those, you can refer to either one of them as...
Are those defined on the PLC? They'll be defined?
That's defined on your PLC, and when you do your hardware and your I/O definition, that's where we lay those out. Okay?
Is that common to all PLCs? Or
It's
just
common to all PLCs. The names may be slightly different. Okay? Allen Bradley uses a different set of names. Mitsubishi uses, you may see X and Y's, different types of things, but once you understand what an X is, well, that's the same as an I. Or what a Q is, that's the same as an O. Okay? Now if we look over here, there's another symbol. You got a round coil. Okay? FWD coil, there's your coil, and it's located at output Q3. Okay? And all of these things are set up. Those are your symbols. Let's go take a look at the, we're going to look at the variable block. Okay? So I'm going to come on over here and I'm going to switch down at the bottom, go down to variables. Okay? Here's all my variables up there. Okay? You look at that and you see forward coil, OL, REV, reverse coil, stop. Okay? It doesn't tell us very much about it, but I'm going to come up here to stop, right click on it, and select properties. Okay?
Yeah.
Let me see what the properties are of this. Up pops my little inspector. Okay? Up pops the inspector. And I'm going to back up a little bit here and get the whole inspector in. There we go. Okay. Now, first thing, you've got your name. You got your description that you can fill in the description. Got published information, we'll skip that. Array dimension, we'll talk about array dimensions later on in the semester. Data source, where is that coming from? Okay, reference address, that's the address of where it's connected on your PLC. Data type. In this case, it's called a bool, B-O-O-L, which is short for Boolean, which means it's either on or off. Okay? A Boolean means it's either on or off. And that's represented inside the PLC as a 1 or a 0. A 1 is on, a 0 is off. Okay? Just like a switch, right? So if I have a push button out there, I can tell the two states of a push button. It's either open or closed, on or off. Okay? Initial value, you can set that up. Current value. Okay? Let's scroll on down here. And there's some more information out here. Okay? And you'll have the forced state, not forced. We'll talk about forces later on. Okay? Any questions on this so far? A lot of stuff. I'm going to back up here a little bit and show you. Okay? Now, do you see how this is a pop-up window?
Yeah.
Proficy has the ability for you to manipulate your windows and change them however you want. I don't like the pop-up there because I like to keep this where I can see it at all times. So I'm going to come over here, drag the screen, right click, and I'm going to make it dockable. You see that right there? Dockable. I want to dock this thing. Okay? Right up there, clock on the top, I want to dock it. So I'm going to say, let's make it dockable. Now as I move, hey, look at all these things pop up now. Okay? These are places where I can dock it. If I move it, I can put it over here. See, it moved everything over. So if you have a really wide screen, that's nice. I don't have a really wide screen, so I'm going to take it off. Okay? Now I'm going to come over here. Now it won't let me, oh, now it's gone. Looks like I just crashed the program. Okay.
Pause.